Rishi and studying in 6th grade.
For joining us on this great occasion of World Tigers Day.
We are very happy to have you, ma'am and sir. We will ask you few questions about wildlife and photography.
With your permission, can I begin the
Yes, you can.
please introduce about yourself.
My name is Pradeep Wasunkar, and by profession, I studied in Belgaum, my schooling and college, but I did not study in the jungle in any way. I went to the jungle as a hobby. I was introduced to the jungle by my father, who was an army officer, and after that I just went away there. Yeah. Next.
Ma'am, you can introduce.
Yes. So he's my husband. I don't go into the jungle. But I have gone on many occasions to the jungle. I worked in the corporate for 20 years and I recently retired. I was working for Volvo. So right now also I am working with a startup. But that is not much. But sir's mother and our daughter was there. So I could not join him in the jungle. I was in Bangalore with them and he was in the jungle. But I have visited the jungles on many occasions and seen a lot of tigers and the wildlife as well. Thank you.
How long have you been a wildlife photographer?
Wildlife photographer, not much, not very long, maybe say about 5 years. That's it. Because basically it took me quite a bit of time to collect money to buy camera or camera, lens, all that.
Why did you choose wildlife photography?
Because I could not photograph human beings.
Which wild animal do you like to photograph the most?
Tiger.
Have you ever seen a tiger in the wild?
Yes, I have seen a tiger in
You
the
see the
wild.
tigers only in the wild.
I have not seen a tiger in a zoo. I never visit a zoo.
Yeah. We see in the wild only.
Where did you take your best wildlife photograph?
My best wildlife photograph. See, I have worked in the jungles of Kana, Pench, Bandhavgarh and Tadoba, and I feel all my photographs are good,
Yeah.
not just one.
But the best are in Tadaba anyways.
Yes, the best are in Tadoba.
Is it difficult to take pictures of wild animals? Why?
Yes, it is very difficult because wildlife photography is basically you cannot control anything. You cannot communicate with the wild animal, you cannot control the light, and you cannot control your angles. So you have to be prepared always when you are in the jungle with a camera. That is why it is very, very difficult. And not all times of the day are equal. Sometimes it is bright sunlight, sometimes there is no sunlight, sometimes what we call low light when we are coming back in the evening and you happen to see a tiger, then it is shooting in low light, what we call,
You won't get good pictures.
to get good pictures. Okay.
What camera do you use for wildlife photography?
I use a Nikon D810.
What safety rules do you follow in the forest?
The safety rules laid down by the forest department.
And maintaining silence.
Why?
Respecting the wild animals is again very, very important. Because you respect them, they will respect you. You do not respect them, they will
Get angry.
get angry. Because we are, like I said, we are entering their home, they are not entering our home. Okay?
Why are tigers important for nature?
Tigers are important for nature because one, it is the apex predator, and secondly, they maintain a balance of herbivores and carnivores. Secondly, thirdly, the tiger is our national animal.
And it's a majestic animal. So we have.
It is majestic.
So we are.
What are dangerous faced by tigers today?
Dangers faced by tigers today are loss of habitat and loss of prey.
Jungle.
Habitat is jungle and prey is wild animals, herbivores
Because
basically.
if the jungles are cut, then smaller animals will not be there. So if smaller animals are not there, then they cannot get food. Right? So,
How can children help protect tigers and wildlife?
By planting trees, by spreading the
awareness.
awareness of conservation and protecting wildlife.
And see, if you suspect anything, like, I know it's very difficult, but if you suspect anything, like, somebody is hunting or somebody is doing something, you can immediately inform your parents, your police or somebody like that. And also, you have to always tell people that, we are not supposed to cut the trees, not only for tigers, but for our own self. We are not supposed to cut
See,
the
today
trees.
we are facing a climate change. The basic reason of climate change is cutting down of loss of jungle, loss of forest, loss of trees.
And to begin with, actually, if the honeybees are not there on this earth, we will not survive for more than 20 days if the honeybees are not there. Can you please tell me why?
Why not?
Because honeybees are the species which carry the pollens from one plant to another, one flower to another.
Pollination takes place.
Pollination takes place, and after the pollination happens, do the fruits come? That is how our food is prepared. So if there is no honeybees, our life is dead. We are done.
Honeybees, butterflies,
Yeah.
then you have birds, everything.
And one thing I found this year is that in our apartment we used to have 2 honeycombs on a regular basis. But this year we saw a very harsh summer. I did not see any of the honeybees. So it really troubles, to see them like that. Not only because our food will not be there, but they are also they are also a living being. We have to respect them, right? So that is why we have to protect our trees. So the thing that you guys can do is, if there is any tree that is being cut, you have to report. I know there are bigger entities involved in all these things, but we can do our bit, and we can also plant one tree. On our birthdays, we go and celebrate. So go and plant
You
one tree.
plant a tree, you
Take care of
take
it.
care of it
Yeah.
for the first 2 years.
Yeah,
After that, the tree will look after itself.
itself. And you also.
Which is your most memorable wildlife experience?
My most memorable wildlife experience has been my first tiger sighting. I had not seen a tiger in the wild, and even today I have not seen a tiger in the peninsular part of India.
That is South India.
South India, entire of South India, I have not seen a tiger. But when I went to MP, Madhya Pradesh, and I saw my tiger, that became a memory that I will cherish forever. And it was Munna I saw first.
I mean, we had a putty little camera that time.
What should we do if we see a wild animal?
If you see a wild animal, first thing is you have to identify what is the wild animal. Whether it is a reptile, whether it is a venomous snake, whether it is a non-venomous snake. Of course, it is a little in detail, but yes, these are the things you can do. And you can report that to somebody, your parents or your school teacher or your somebody who is an appropriate authority about the matter.
He catches the snakes as well. Yeah, he
That's
does.
it.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to students who want to become wildlife photographers?
Wildlife photography is not an easy job and not many people take it over. But if at all you are interested in becoming a wildlife photographer, first you have to know your jungle, you have to know the birds, you have to know their language, or rather the way they communicate. Herbivores communicate with each other. The monkeys who are sentinels of the heights because they are on trees, they also communicate with the herbivores, or they tell the others that there is danger lurking down below. You have to learn all this.
But
Learn
that
to
is
identify.
only after you go into the jungle. But before that, you have to do your basic graduation.
Yes.
Because it is not a profession that will be flourishing all the time.
Money all the time.
No, no. So you have to spend years and years and years to get some photographs and for them to be published in Nat Geo or any such magazines or any such channels. It looks very beautiful there, but that is not the way. So the basic thing is we have to finish our basic graduation, which can earn us some food. We can't always be depending on our parents or siblings to feed us. So we have to first feed ourselves, and then that you can take it up as a hobby. That is my sincere request.
That is a hobby, yes.
What?
That is what I have done. It is my hobby, it is my passion, that's all.
Because this becomes a very costly hobby.
Very,
Actually,
very
it's a very
Very
costly hobby.
expensive.
Because the
Very expensive
cameras,
hobby.
the traveling expenses and the things that you carry with you, that
The
means
camera,
lot of money.
the camera, the lenses, they are all very expensive.
And going to jungle is not for free. You have to pay something
Pay,
for the
yes.
government.
Supposing a family of 4, if you are supposed to travel for 4 safaris only, first is either you have to go to Jabalpur or Nagpur or Gujarat, someplace wherever that.
Where you want
Not
to
in
go,
Karnataka.
you want to see.
Karnataka, they say there are tigers, but we have not seen
Oh
them.
yes, okay.
And every entry, I think it is 6,000 rupees per
8,000.
person.
6,000.
Per person.
No.
Per jeep. So that itself is 6 in the morning, 6 in the afternoon. So you are doing 12,000 rupees gone there.
One
And-
day.
Yeah,
Per
one day
person.
per person. And also the resorts which are there, they are all inclusive. It is not only stay, it is food, everything is there because there is nothing there.
Yes.
So that is nothing below 15,000 rupees per night, per couple. So if you go as a family of 4, then 30,000 rupees gone there on a single day.
So
So
nearly
if you
about-
want to make a trip to any jungle for only
Lakh.
2 days, that is 3 lakh rupees aram se you have to spend.
Oh my God.
And that too, in the 4 safaris, it is not guaranteed that you will see the tiger.
It's
So
your
it
luck.
depends on the Sak's mood. So that's how expensive. So first we have to, make our basic education strong and only then look at it as a profession.
What is your message to everyone on World Tigers Day?
Message on World Tigers.
Message on World Tigers Day. My message on World Tigers Day to you all is respect the tiger, contribute in whatever small or big way that you can towards the conservation of tigers
And forests.
and
And
forests.
forests first. Because if there are no forests, no tigers.
No tigers.
Simple.
No forests, no herbivores, no tigers. Simple.
So why do you think we always hear the leopard came into the school, leopard came into the house? It is simply because we are encroaching their lands. We are taking away their places and building our own homes. That is why they have nowhere to go, that's why they come. So conserve the forest first. That is my sincere request for everyone.